Okay, so I'm finally getting around to editing this video right now. It is now May. I filmed this back January, so it's been a couple months, and realized I'm over here like looking through like my photos and stuff, and I don't see an intro, and I've been looking for like a good 5 minutes, and I'm starting to think I either accidentally deleted it or I never filmed it, but I can't remember because it was so long ago. So I'm filming it now. This video is me building a new bookshelf and making my dream library in my room. And I have some new books that I'm adding, a new bookshelf, and reorganizing my books. So that's what this video is. And yeah, this is the intro. Okay, let's quickly look at what's going on with my bookshelf. So yeah, don't mind the mess up here. But we got this is full. We have this shelf. And then you go lower, this shelf, and this shelf, and then this shelf. Literally full, so full, cannot fit anything. We have my cart, which we're also going to redo too. And we definitely need to change the books because this is like my fall TBR, so there's so much dark romance and thrillers, and I'm just not in that mood. And then you come to like over here on this side of my room, and I have this mini bookshelf, and this is like kind of like forgotten about books I don't really care about, to be honest, and I just had no room on my shelf. But now that I got a new shelf, I'm hoping they could finally be with everyone else. But usually I put like my books I'm in the middle of up here. I actually read a lot of these, but yeah, I am starting this very late because I just love procrastinating. It is 9 o'clock at night and I have a busy weekend ahead of me. So I don't know how much we're going to get done today. I think this is going to take course of the entire weekend because if you're a book girly, you know decorating your shelves and changing them and stuff takes so long because it's like so indecisive and you like want to keep doing it until you really like it. Yeah, that's me. I take hours on decorating my bookshelf. So this might take over the weekend. But I'm gonna go downstairs, build my new bookshelf, and then I'll come back when it's built and it's up here and stuff like that, because that's gonna take some time. Okay, it is the next day. It is night out. It's Saturday. I was out literally all day. It's already like 9:30. I ended up building my shelf yesterday. I did not end up doing anything else because by the time I was done building my shelf, it was like 11:30 at night, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then I ended up being out all day tomorrow because I was celebrating my birthday with my mom. I celebrated my birthday with my dad last weekend. So I was celebrating with my mom today and we were gone all day. And I do have a mini book haul, literally very mini. It's only 2 books and they're books I already read. But I got Sweet Venom, I got the Target version. I was specifically waiting to only get the Target version because I have the Target version of Beautiful Venom. So now they're gonna look so pretty together. I cannot wait to see them on my shelf together. I need to take these stickers off before. And it also has art. And I read this on my Kindle. I literally read it like the day it came out and I just still had yet to buy it. So finally got it and I can't wait for the 3rd book to come out. And then I also got The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. I've been meaning to buy it so many times, but I'm glad I bought it now because it has like pretty pink sprayed edges. So I ended up buying it today and I also read this last year too during like the summertime and I really liked it. It was like a memoir that I really like, kept me interested, had me feel so many different emotions. I got these 2 books so I could put them as trophies on my shelf. So this is going to take a lot of time. I'm going to be up late, but I want to try to get as much done today as possible. I don't want this to go to a 3rd day tomorrow because I'm also busy again tomorrow because I'm celebrating my birthday with my friends tomorrow. So this was just probably not the greatest weekend to choose to do this, but I really could not wait any longer. So we're gonna try to see how much we can get done today, and yeah. Crazy. I'm gonna look crazy for the rest of the night. It's currently 1 in the morning. It is currently 1 in the morning. It took me so long to put these on my bed because at first, as you guys saw, I was like putting them in stacks, but then I was like, dang, I can't really like see the books when they're in stacks. So then I ended up putting them like with their spines out, but I kind of need to hurry because some of these like books, the like pages are bending. and I don't want my books to be in bad condition just because I'm trying to organize, so we gotta hurry before they're bent too much. But yeah, I put them on my bed, and I just look at all this. Why is there so many books? Why is there so many books? I want to count them before I organize them, because this is crazy. Like, when they're organized on shelves and carts, it doesn't look like it's that much, but it's a lot. It's a lot when it's all together, because what is this? What is this? This is insane. This is insane. I do have a mini unhaul stack to show you guys, because I am unhauling some books. This is the little stack. So we have the Neighbor Favor. I got this almost a year ago. Next month it will mark a year, and I got this gifted to me, and I kept going back and forth with myself, like, should I like donate this or not, because like I feel like I want to read it, and I read the back of it and it sounds really interesting, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep it. But I've been saying that for almost a year now, and I still haven't gotten to it, and I'm not ever feeling the urge. Like, I low-key be forgetting I even have this book. It's so, like, it's not even in my mind. I was gonna say it's in the back of my mind, but it's not. It's not even in my mind. So I might as well just donate it and give it to somebody who actually wants to read this. Then we have You've Reached Sam. I have no desire to read this book at all. I know this would be like a quick read because it's very, very short. I think it's under 300 pages. And I heard it's really sad, and that's why I wanted to read it, to see like if it would make me sad. But I just really don't care. Like, I could find shorter books that like I'm in the mood for and that pique my interest a lot more than this, and it's wasting space. I don't want to read this. And then these books are all by one author, and they are all Natasha Preston. I do not want to read any of these books. I have 4 books by her. I had 5, but then I sold The Island by her. I tried reading that. I hated the writing. I could not get into it. And she's actually a Wattpad author, and I love Wattpad, and no hate on Wattpad at all. But it's like, you can tell the difference between like writing in books and like Wattpad writing, and it felt like Wattpad writing, and I didn't want to read that in my books. Like, if I want to read Wattpad writing, I'm gonna go to Wattpad that I have already downloaded with 10,000 books waiting to be read, and I'll read it on there when I'm in the mood for it, because I have to be in a specific mood, and I just wasn't, and I don't think I'm ever going to. And so yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all the books I have by her, because I just have no desire to read them. And The Island was boring. I DNF'd it. It took me a whole year to DNF it and try to read it, and I just did not like it. So I have You Will Be Mine, nope, I almost said The Island, The Lake, The Cabin, and The Cellar. I have all of these, and all of these books that I'm selling are on my Pango Books and Vinted. And then whatever doesn't end up selling in like 6 months, I'm probably just gonna like donate to libraries and little free libraries, because I just wanted these books gone. Now I just need to go and wipe all of my shelves in my book cart, and then I want to organize all the books I want my book cart first and put them on there, so that I know what's gonna be going on my shelf. So that's what we're gonna do. Day, it's Sunday. This is our 3rd day doing this, and I did a little when I woke up this morning. So when I tell you guys I did nothing last night, I literally had to sleep on my couch downstairs because my books are still on my bed and I can't sleep on my bed. So we actually need to finish this today, because I go back to school tomorrow and I'm trying to sleep in my own bed. I am about to head out though in like 15 minutes to go get dinner with my friends. So I don't really know what to do, but peep the fit. I just have this long sleeve on and then some black jeans, and I'm gonna put my crew neck on top because the wind out there, insane. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but it's insane, and it literally says it feels like -1 degrees out, so that's nice. But this is all I got done, and I hate it so much. I hate it. I wanted to do like a little OC Silver shrine, because I have like, I think out of all the authors, I think she is the one I have the most books from. So I tried doing this cool little thing where it's like these books are on display and then these books are in this pile right here. It's not really giving too much. I don't know, it's just something's missing. I need to buy decorations for my shelves because I don't have much. I don't know what to do. I'm completely lost, and my bed still looks a mess. There's still over 100 books over there, probably over 150 at this point. I'm gonna kind of just fool around a little bit and see what we could come up with. Okay, so this mic is not the best, but it is now Monday. I just got home, so that's why I'm still in scrubs. But I wanted to quickly do our in-depth tour. I finished my bookshelf yesterday, Sunday, at like 11 o'clock at night. And yeah, I did not get a lot of footage of me doing my bookshelves, but you guys don't understand how hard it is to organize bookshelves because it's just like I keep redoing it 10,000 times until it looks decent enough for me to leave it, and that would just be boring to watch me just changing it like 10,000 times. So sorry for the lack of footage, but I'm hoping this in-depth tour will make up for it. So this is how it looks at a glance. I'll definitely show after what my whole area looks like. I'm so happy with it, so I'm hoping to keep it like this for a little bit, but I probably will end up redoing it in like the next month or something because I feel like I'm always redoing my shelves whenever I finally have room. So at this top shelf right here, I kind of have like historical, literary, women's fiction, kind of like all of that because I had no idea where I was going to put it. So I just decided to put it at the top because I knew this top shelf was going to be my Taylor Jenkins Reid shelf because I absolutely love Taylor Jenkins Reid with like everything in me. Like, I love her. So I knew I wanted to make a shelf for her, but I also had like some literary fiction, memoirs, and stuff like that, and historical fiction that I needed space for. So I thought it was perfect for here because my Taylor Jenkins Reid books don't take up an entire shelf by itself. So I did put The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo on display because that is my favorite book ever, like all time favorite book. I plan on doing a reread soon and I just recommend it 1,000 times. So I have that. Then I have Malibu Rising, One True Love's Atmosphere, and Carrie Soto is back. Going on to this shelf over here, this is kind of my Elsie Silver shrine. So we have the entire Chestnut Spring series at the top here, and then I have my Rose Hill series right here, and just have them in a little stack. And then over here I tried getting a little fancy with the Gold Rush Ranch series. I just kind of like displayed them all like that, but the only thing is, you like, it's such a tight space that you can't really see all of them. So I feel like it definitely would have worked if it was only 3 books in the series, but it's 4 books. So especially the last one back there, the pink one, you can't really see. So now we have this shelf right here, and this is kind of just like my very summery looking books, like very colorful, one of my like colorful covers ever. Like, these books have the most cover like colors on the cover than all my other books, so I thought they would go perfect together. So we have my Catherine Center over here, and then I have my little book nook that this literally ended up being in the same spot it was before. I didn't even mean to do that, but it does light up. I love my book nook a lot. Yeah, there we go. I actually never turn it on, to be honest, but that is my book nook. I love it. And then we have my Annabelle Monaghan books. I only read one book by her, which is Same Time Next Summer, and I have not read these two, but I'm so excited to read her other books because I loved Same Time Next Summer. It was just beautiful writing. And then I also have my Emily Henry, which I definitely need to read more of her books this year. That's definitely my goal. This is my LGBTQ shelf. So I have some sapphic books on here and some MM books on here. So we have the Delilah Green series over here. I forgot what this series is called, but we got that over here. And then we have this stack. This is all sapphic books. These two are my favorite books. I also read these two right here. and then I put the unread ones up here, so I have not read these 3. And then I have the Game Changer series, which is Heated Rivalry. I have Heated Rivalry on my cart, so that's why I only have these 2 books on here. And then we have the Heartstopper series, which I have 1, 2, 3, and 5 because book 4 is also on my cart. But I really love this shelf. I don't love too much how I set it up, but I do love the idea of just having a LGBTQ like shelf because they deserve it. So but we have Allie Hazelwood. I have a lot of Allie Hazelwood, so I have 3 of her books right here, and then I also have 3 of her books right here. I just hate how Bride just like does not match the vibe, but I do have that. And then over here I have Sarah Adams because I actually have a lot of books by her, and Lila Sage because I wanted just a short stack. I didn't want like a tall stack over here. I wanted just a shorter one, and I put this little kissy like stuffed animal right here because I felt like that was literally perfect, like literally perfect. Without it, it looks just like very bare. This is just like a cute little add-on, and my friend got me that for my birthday. Over here, I had to just try and fit all the remaining like romance books that I had left over because I have a lot of romance. This is basically all romance at the top shelves, and I didn't want to create like more shelves, so I just had to try to like just fit all of them, and they end up fitting perfectly. I probably have room for like maybe one more book, and that's it, but they end up fitting perfectly. So we have Abby Jimenez right here. We have the Windy City series. I think this is, what is this called? This is Burning Daylight. Right here, I put the sprayed edges on the outside because the sprayed edges are so pretty. I think this is also one of my prized possession books because the sprayed edges and the book in general is just gorgeous. Then we have Seven Years Slip. We have B.K. Borison. Got some Hannah Grace, Julie Soto, Twisted, Addicted to You, Hannah Bonham Young, If You Had Been With Me, and Binding 13. And it wasn't really intentionally supposed to be like rainbow, but it kind of is rainbow. So but now over here we have my dark romance shelf. I literally thought I had more dark romance than I like actually do, but I guess I don't because it literally only fills up like one shelf. But they are kind of like spread out. Like I have this dark romance up here, I have some on my cart, so I do have more, but for my shelf I don't have a lot. So we have the Lights Out series, we have some Bryn Weaver, I have my Rena Kent books right here. I also put the sprayed edges out facing outwards on these because the sprayed edges are so pretty. And we have Sweetest Oblivion, we have Stolen Air, and Her Soul to Take. And we do have room. I think on every single shelf I have room to put like other books, which is amazing. It's so nice having room to put books. On this shelf I have like my YA mystery thrillers. So we have my stack of Holly Jackson because I do own every single one of her books. We have the Natural series, that's on my name, and One of Us is Next because I have the first book on my cart. And we have some room right here, which is nice. I put my little octopus stuffed animal right here. She's very squished, so I might change the shelf. I kind of want to make this a stack and then put this on top and then this over here, but it's okay. I still am gonna kind of like fool around with this, but yeah. And then we have just my normal thrillers over here. So I have my stack of Frida McFadden. I have a lot of her books, and I once again put like all the books I already read at the bottom, and then the books I haven't read at the top. So I read The Boyfriend and Down, and then The Surrogate Mother and Up I have not read. And then I just put some random like thrillers over here because I had like literally no idea where to put them. So we have some Riley Sager. I actually have a lot of Riley Sager books. We have the what is this called, the Perfect series, The Perfect Marriage and Perfect Divorce. And then on this shelf is also just some more random thrillers. So we have Hidden Pictures, The Silent Patient, The Last Flight, 14 Ways to Die, and Stay Awake. And then we have a lot of space right there, and then in the corner over there we have my 2 like fantasy books that I have, which is Powerless and Barry Bones in the Midnight Soil. I do not own like any fantasy. All my shelves are just thriller, dark romance, and like contemporary romance because those are my go-to genres. So that's why those 2 are just lonely by themselves, but hoping this year we can get into fantasy. And then lastly, right next to my shelves, I keep my TBR cart right here. I was going to keep it somewhere over here, but I just didn't like, I like having all my books together, so I didn't like this being all by itself. So I did just kind of put it in a random spot in my room, but it just looks so nice like on camera having all my books together. So at the top is where my monthly TBRs are going to go. I always keep the top shelf like empty from books because Like I said, I do monthly TBRs. And then I keep my Kindle up here, which can we appreciate how cute my Kindle is? She still has her Christmas decoration, but I don't want to take it off because it just goes so beautiful. And I have this new charm that I added. It's so pretty. And then I do have a random box set of the Babysitters Club that I got gifted for Christmas. I'm trying to collect all my childhood books that I read, which is a lot of graphic novels when I was in like middle school and elementary, because I don't know, I just really want to like collect them and actually like own them, and also for like my future kids, they could have them to read and know what I was reading when I was in elementary and middle school. And then on this layer, we have, I honestly don't organize my cart by genres. I kind of just put the books on there. So we have the favorites, The Devil She Knows, The Conditions of Will, The Right Move, The Thrashers, His and Hers, Assistant to the Villain, Heated Rivalry, Powerless, All In, With a Vengeance, and Heartstopper. Down here we have Brutal Prince, Once You're Mine, Love Redesign, Magnolia Parks, One of Us is Lying, Icebreaker, Leather and Lark, Don't Want You Like a Best Friend, No Place Left to Hide, No Exit, When in Rome, The Tenant, and First Time Caller. And I just pick from these books every month, and I'm really trying to get this cart down. Like by the end of this is like my winter TBR, so I'm hoping by the end of winter, which I think winter ends in March, so next month, I'll have at least like half of these off my cart and should be read for like on my shelf, because yeah, this is a lot. I did the math. I own 145 books, which honestly to a lot of people probably isn't a lot. For me this is a lot, but I'm like happy because I just didn't think I was going to get to this point. The only thing that isn't good is that I have 93 unread books. Yeah, 93 unread books. I only have like 52 books read, I think. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not even half of the books read. So, we definitely need to get a move on and tackle my TBR this year. And that is it for building and organizing my new bookshelves. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video.